Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. Today we are Saturday, May 16th?
15th.
No, I thought the 15th was yesterday.
Yes, yesterday was it. I'm sorry.
So we're Saturday, May
I'm
16th.
crazy.
This is
well,
episode
my hair
111,
too.
and
that's
I
a
would
sock
like
blocker.
to welcome...
As I keep just muttering under my breath while she's talking.
I'd like to welcome any new viewers and welcome any returning viewers.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Because this is apparently how she feels today.
Nope.
I'm Lynn, also known as Toll Baby. And you can find us on Twitter, but nobody looks there. YouTube, on our blog, twotangledskeins.com. It's Two Tangled Skeins for Twitter and YouTube. And come join our Ravelry group. We're a little bit tired because my appliances got delivered today at the new house, and Sue and her husband came over and kindly installed everything. Well, okay.
He did.
Sue and I stood there while Sean installed everything.
Pretty much. You did lift the washer.
I did lift the washing machine, and it was
lift
heavy.
anything.
And so now I have appliances, and they work, and they're installed, and everything is awesome. And they're shiny.
Brand spanking new.
Yes.
And what really helped was we bought the same dishwasher, and so all the quirks were worked out at our house before going to her house and installing it.
And mine was easier to put in, he said, because I didn't have that sidewall. And because there were no leak issues.
And also, he also attached the piece while it was lying on its side, whereas here he was on his back.
I did have to make several trips to Rona, which is a Home Depot type place for the Americans, to get little bits and pieces that we didn't have. So, and it turns out that my uncle works at that store, not for the store, but he works as an air conditioner dealer, who sits at the front of the store. So we're walking out of the store, and this guy off to my side goes, "Hello, madame," because my uncle's French. And it didn't, I just said hello because I thought it was some random dude being polite. It was my uncle. I have a lot of difficulty recognizing people out of context. Mm-hmm. If they're not where if I see one of my professors at the grocery store, I won't recognize them until I'm back in class. It's happened to me before. I've run into friends of mine that I've known my whole life in another city and not known who they were. So, it's some kind of form of, I can't remember the word for it, but it's something like aphasia.
Thankfully, I'm in her face enough that she knows what I look like.
Well, yeah, you've got distinctive features, the hair and the, boobs.
Thanks, because, the hair that everybody was oogling over last night, it's down to the bottom of my back.
She normally cuts it long before it gets to this point.
Well, or I have it tied up in a bun, and people are just like, yep, that's my hair.
So, hey, this is a knitting show.
Is it? Imagine that.
Oh, God, it's been a long day already. Do you have any faux?
Well, a mini faux.
A mini faux is a faux.
A mini faux, which I finished, but it's part of the bigger project that will be finished. Yes. I have no idea when. So I finished my gray barn raising square. I was where, this one, where the green thing was. So I finished that, bound it off. It is the barn raising square by... Hang on a second, because I didn't write show notes.
Larissa, somebody.
Shelley Mackey and...
Larissa Brown? Do I have that right?
Yes! And it's out of the Knit Along book, and the yarn is some yarn that Lynn gave me because...
It's Barocco socks.
I thought it was Bernat.
Nope.
Okay, so it's Barocco socks, and she gave it to me because I was at her house a couple weeks ago, and I cast off a square and had no more yarn in my bag. So, yeah.
And I had this skein of sock yarn just sitting on the end table.
She's
and I was like, here, take this. I have more than enough to make a pair of socks with.
And it is knit on 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2. And that's all I have. Do you need your show notes?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to finish my row.
So, yay. I think this is number 8. I don't know. I have a stack of them.
I thought you had more than 8, but
I don't know.
My
but that problem won't happen again because I have several skeins of yarn in here.
My faux, I finished I don't remember whose square this is. She has an American name, that's why I forgot it.
Carol Adams?
Yes, that would be her. It's the Carol Adams square. Ta-da! It's lace and cables.
Yes, party.
Stretchy.
Which
So
she kept forgetting to cable.
yeah, I had to go back several times and fix the cables because I just kept going.
And tell them what the neat thing is about the cables.
The whole square is reversible. The only reason I know this is the back is because this is where the tails are.
So is it garter stitch in the middle?
It is garter stitch all the way through. The side, even these little panels on the side are garter stitch.
Sweet.
So the whole square is reversible. I loves it. I'm hoping they will loves it too. And now it's time to start going gangbusters on the blanket because I've only done a quarter of it and I have 5 weeks left.
Okay, so you've done a quarter, which is what?
Well, I've done 5 squares.
And you need...
I think I need 20, but that depends how big they block out. I may only need 16.
Okay, so if you need 16, you've done 5, you have 11.
Yeah.
You have 5 weeks left. So 2 a week?
I need to get moving.
Just trying to break it down for you.
Please don't break it down for me. It's scary. So anyway, this is the Carol Adams Square out of the Great American Aran Afghan book by XRX Books.
Show them the book.
Fine.
Just so they can see it, because I hear about it.
Yep. There's actually, so these were contests that Knitters Magazine ran to design a square, and I think there's 20 patterns per book, and each square is one of the contest winners.
And a couple of them are Canadian. Like,
yes, some of them are
Canadian.
local to us Canadian. One of them lives not too far from my mother's house. So I knit hers was the one with the little church and the tree next to it. She lives like 3 blocks from my mom's house.
Nice. What size needles is that knit on?
This is on... I haven't even gotten to the yarn yet, woman.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep binding off my square.
You do that. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have another faux before we're done.
Maybe.
Shall I just keep talking until you
do that. Yada, yada, yada.
So, yes, this is for my friend Steven, who is getting married at the end of June. I have not yet met his fiancée, Sarah, but I am told that she is she's a quilter. So she appreciates handmade, and she knows how to take care of it.
Thus, she's knit-worthy.
They're worthy. Steven is eminently worthy. I've known him for 16 years, and he's awesome, and I'm very, very, very happy for him that he's found somebody. Because he's never really dated that I've known in the last 16 years. He's always been
waiting for the one.
He was waiting for the right one. And he's a very traditional sort of person, very wanted somebody that he could I don't want to say he's very religious, but I suppose that's fair. I mean, he's very faith-based person and wanted to find somebody who he was compatible with in that sense.
Yeah, and that's a very important part of your life.
Yes. So I have to buy a dress now because I'm going to a super conservative German Catholic wedding in Minnesota. Minnesota, German, Catholic. I cannot wear anything I currently own. Every dress I own shows cleavage.
Just means you get to buy a new dress.
Yes. I did buy some online through Dress Lily, which I would never do again because I bought the same size that all my clothing is in. These wouldn't fit my 13-year-old daughter. They're that small. And it's not just me. They're crazy small. They definitely wouldn't fit Sue. They might fit Elizabeth.
Wow.
Elizabeth is like this big around.
Mm-hmm. If we're lucky.
And not very tall. So, she's a tiny, tiny little person. Well, she's not that short. She's 5'5". Mm-hmm. But the rest of her kind of makes her look smaller. But, yeah, so they wouldn't fit anybody. And so now I have to go physically to stores to buy a dress. And anybody who knows me knows that I hate clothing shopping because I like to walk into a store, pick up what I want, walk back out. I can't do that with clothes. It's not fair. Men can do that with clothes.
Yes.
It's really not fair. Anyway, this is out of... Since I'm completely tangent today. This is out of Valley Yarns Northampton Bulky, which is Webb's store brand. This is dark green heather. And I have 6 different colors of it that I'm mixing and matching all over the place. So
you're knitting a square in each color right now?
Yes. This was the last of the 5 colors. The gray is just for the border. So I've got 2 blues, 2 greens, and a teal. And they all go pretty well together. And it is knit on size 10.5 needles, US 10.5, which is a 6.5 millimeter needle, 6.5 millimeters.
Yes.
And the yarn lives in my yarnet. I love it. I have the Sir one with the mustache.
Because, you know.
His name is Sir. I talk to him all the time. He's my little Wilson. Although I haven't put a bloody handprint on him or anything. From the movie Castaway.
Yes,
Wilson.
I know.
Yes, okay.
That was a movie which I will never get back those hours.
Oh, it was a good movie.
No.
Yeah, it
No.
was. It wasn't like Drive Angry. Rob made me watch Drive Angry.
I don't know, but
I was very angry when we finished Drive Angry because it was a very
only
bad
so
movie.
much I can put up with, and I watched that and it was like, why did I do this?
Yeah, I felt that way about Drive Angry. Every couple of minutes, I'd look over at him and go, "Are we getting to the good part yet? Are we getting to the good part yet?" And then the credits were rolling, and I was like, "There was no good part in that movie." The whole movie was awful. Nicolas Cage had creative control, which should tell you all you need to know.
Ow. I mean,
terrible actor.
he's an okay actor,
I don't
but
even
giving him director or whatever.
No, he wasn't directing it, but he had creative control.
Ugh.
And it was bad. I watched it. The only reason he managed to convince me to watch it is because Billy Burke was in it. Charlie from Twilight.
Oh.
Yes, that's why I watched it, because
For an
cute.
older man, he's pretty
He's not that much older than me. I'd take him.
he's younger than me?
I think so.
Because I'm old.
You're not that old.
I'll
But
be
you're my ex's age.
Yes.
You're only 6 years older than me.
Mm.
Rob's 12 years older than
I'm
me.
that much closer to being 50 from what my husband says.
Okay, you're only halfway.
Yes.
Between 40 and 50.
Until June.
Yes.
Because, you know,
Well, no,
birthdays.
you're turning 45, aren't you?
Nope.
Turning... Oh,
Born in 69.
right. I can't count. Yes. My ex is also turning 46 this year because he was also born in 6. He was born the first random bit of trivia about my ex-husband. My ex-husband was born the first day Sesame Street aired. November 10th, 1969.
Yeah. I was born
First episode of Sesame Street aired.
I was born in the summer of 69, so that, you know exactly what my favorite song was growing up.
Oh, God.
And
we're
so
Canadian.
was Sean's brother. I'm the same age as his brother.
We're Canadian.
Yes.
Brian Adams.
So, knitting show.
Yes. Well, you wanted me to keep going. I thought you
I'm
had
not gonna
another foe.
Trust me, I'm not going to finish, so.
Well, she'll have a foe this afternoon.
Yes, go ahead.
On the needles, I just cast on the next square, which is the Meredith K. Morioka square. She's from Garden City, Kansas. So this is what it's going to look like. I have to, how do I do this?
Hide the pattern.
Yes, because it's all, there's the square, that's what it's going to look like. Cables down the middle and garter stitch with a little bit of lace up the sides. So again, that's Meredith K. Morioka. Which is
that's her name.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the squares, they're just the person's
No, but I
name.
didn't realize that was her last name.
Yes, that's her name. So that's the square I'm working on. Valley Yarns, Northampton Bulky. Of course, this is the stone blue colorway, which is what is in Sir's belly. It's a light blue.
It's almost the color of your shirt.
Well, this is more teal.
Oh, right.
So it looks gray against my shirt, but it's actually blue. Because my shirt is greenish. It's
the light's not on. That could explain things.
not. Would you like me to go turn the light on?
That's totally up to you.
I don't care.
I don't
It's
care
it's nice and sort of dim in here. It's not really super hot because of the lights. So that's what I'm working on. I cast it on this morning. I finished the other square while the guys were bringing my appliances into the house. I was standing at the dining room window knitting because there's no chairs in my new apartment yet. So yeah, that's what I was doing.
Cool. Guess it's my turn. What's on the needles?
Yep, because I've only got the one.
So I don't get this to fall off my needles. Pull that through. I am knitting another square, which will be finished very soon.
She's binding off as we speak.
Yeah. So it looks round, but it's not. It's
so pretty.
It's really square. And this is yarn that was sent to me by my swap partner that I had, and I don't know what it's called, but it's a multitude of colors, which is really cute.
It is so adorable.
And as per usual, I dropped something.
Yep.
And this again is on 2.75 millimeters. These are my Chow Goos that I'm trying out because I bought Chow Goos and Addy lace. Sock rockets.
Yeah. Sock rockets, I think.
And I'm liking the sock rockets better.
Yeah?
These are okay, but I don't know. I'm still on the fence. So that's that.
That must hurt.
Yes, it does hurt to be on the fence. The other thing I'm knitting is my Marco Polo, which is that. And that is by, because, you know, I have no idea. Oh, it's Ella Torrente.
There we go. Now we're in focus again. We're fuzzy.
Oh, it does that.
I fixed it.
Close.
And you all got to poke at my fingers.
All right. So it is the, where is it? Marco Polo by Ella Torrente out of Cascade 220 Superwash Sport in the burnt orange, cream, and brown. And I will make sure my needles aren't going to come out of it. I got quite a bit done.
She's making progress.
I did, and I'm not. Am I in the middle of a row? I'm not.
It's starting to look like a sweater.
So, see where the red marker was? I've got all this done. And I'm well past where I split for the sleeves, because that's the sleeve.
She's been making super good progress on it.
Yeah. So it's basically, I'm purling one row, the next row I'm increasing on either end. And this is so soft. I just like, oh.
That's going to be the best Rhinebeck sweater ever.
I'm pulling I shouldn't do this yarn harlot move. I'm squishing it every time.
Look, and just because she says that
and at the end of the row, I'm pulling it so it's stretched out and I can look at it, and then I have to bunch it back up.
I know, because we took a speed knitting class with her, and she was like, everybody does this, that they get to the end of a row, and they smooth their knitting out to look at it, and then, aw, isn't that nice?
And then squish it all back.
But then, you know, you're not knitting while you're doing that.
No.
So,
anyway, this is on 4.5 millimeters. I'm using my signatures, which is a US 7. And yeah, I love it. Like, here, I'll show you the 3 colors up close if I can. So those are the 3 colors. It's a lot more burnt orange than than it's showing.
And see, that's how it looked in the store to me. That reddish.
Yeah. Because Sarah from
Knitting in Color?
No.
Canadian Knitter Podcast?
Yes.
Sarah
from Canadian Knitter Podcast is knitting a sweater in Cascade.
In the burnt orange.
In the burnt orange.
She's doing her pumpkin ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and this is in a bag that I got from a friend of mine that I actually met via Instagram. Her name is Jen Steady on Instagram, and I love this bag. It's
my
so
whoopie
cute.
pie one is in the trunk of my car.
It's padded. I
know, I love it.
I love it. Okay.
I can't remember what I put in it, though. I put something in it as soon as you gave it to me, and I forget what it was.
It wasn't the socks.
No, but it's something I'm not knitting on right now, so it doesn't matter.
Your blanket?
No.
The other thing on my needles. Okay, this is not working.
The words, I don't have them.
No. Is my husband's sweater, which is Flax by Tin Can Knits.
Which got raspberry tea crush all over it last night.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I didn't realize
she's
that
drinking out of it, and we're all like, ah, because it's dripping onto the sweater.
It was coming out the hole where the straw was, and I didn't realize it, so I'm going to fold that.
That's why you shouldn't get a to-go cup. I love this sweater. I want to make another one.
Yeah, so I'm knitting that for my husband, and I need to put this back where it was.
Yes, so you don't lose your place.
Exactly. And I'm knitting it out of SMC Northern Wool with Tweeds, which is discontinued.
I've been a bad influence.
It's from Webb's. It's worsted, and I'm on ball number 2. And let's see. Oh,
I bought 8. I used 6.
Yeah, but
mine was bigger. Yeah, My
trying to
son's
find
pretty
my
skinny.
marker.
Your dicky do?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a lot done. I got about an inch.
Well, it was being raspberried and stuff. You had to rescue it.
Yeah, so... Yeah. I like it. It's got the garter stitch panel up the sleeve. And it's tweedy, so it's got browns
Excuse me,
and
I'm
stuff
trying
in
not
it.
to belch on air. That's what happens when I drink Diet Coke.
And I'm knitting this on my US 8 5mm needles, which are the square needles
The
by Cubics by
Knitter's
Knitter's Pride. Which reminds me, Stephanie messaged me this weekend. She's sending me some DPN carbons to try.
Hey, Stephanie. I love you too.
You can try them.
Okay. Because I've been dying to try the DPN ones.
Well, you can try them when they come in.
Because I keep watching Sarah using hers, and I'm like, I want some.
I just want to try DPNs again, and I want to try a good quality DPN.
And we should be getting those blocker comb things too.
Yeah, she said it might be sometime in June.
Okay.
And this is living in my chicken soup designs bag, which
is really that super bright.
It is, and it's got a white interior.
Oh, I never even noticed the Dayglow yellow ones.
Oh yeah. There's not a lot of them, but
no, that's why I hadn't noticed them before.
I loves it. On the needles. I don't think I did much on my socks. That I'm using the sock blank from Sarah. Yeah, I don't. Oh, actually, I did.
A little bit.
I got a little bit done.
Yeah, because you only had the very tip of the toes done.
Yeah, so I got a little bit done. They're 2 at a time. This is the sock blank that I got from Sarah from Knitting and Color when we were at Maryland. And I basically cut the sock blank in half. Well, didn't cut it. I wound it till, because the green was right in the middle, and I wanted that green on my toes because why not?
She likes to be able to look at it.
And it's very gradient.
Oh, yes. I love it.
There's no color name to this, but Lynn is convinced it is the...
It's pretty much the same as my my toothless yarn.
Yeah, because it goes from green to teals to dark green
to black. And mine has all those colors in the skeins, so it's toothless yarn.
And these are my Addy Turbo Lace, whatever you want to call them. These are 2.5mm, and I'm doing them 2 at a time, magic loop, and I just feel them. Just the feeling of them.
Ooh.
Feel these.
Oh, they're smooth.
Do you see what I mean?
You know, I know, but I really like the Chow Goose.
Well, these are 2.75mm. If I don't like them, guess where they're going to go?
Woohoo! I had the Addy Lace Turbos, which had the gold needles.
Right, I saw those.
And I really like them.
But the ones that Crystal,
Well, we only took
Elizabeth,
2 people with us.
who was sitting in the back seat with me, was Elizabeth.
Yes.
The ones Elizabeth got had a different cord on it. They were like a beige cord. It's pretty much the same, but it doesn't keep its memory.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't...
The gold ones are a higher quality
They're just
cord.
so smooth. Like even the join.
Yeah. They are nice.
I'm really liking these, and I bought the size to make myself socks, and I think I'm probably going to buy the 2.75s. The reason I got 2.75s is because my husband's and my daughter's socks, and my squares.
And see, I use DPNs for all my socks, so...
I tried DPNs way back when, but they were metal from Knit Picks, and I didn't like them.
No.
And I still have them.
I'm not crazy about my set of Knit Picks. I bought Carrie's old set because she couldn't use them because they have nickel.
I use them when I absolutely have to because they're blunt.
Yeah. They're blunt. The joins are bad. They will come apart in your knitting.
The cord actually comes out of the join. I've had to glue several of them.
And they're interchangeable, so you're supposed to be able to take them out, but they're not supposed to come out while you're knitting.
And even with the locking thing, they still come out. And you know what? I don't have time to send them back. And to argue with Knit Picks.
Life is too short for crappy needles.
Well, also, to argue with Knit Picks that I bought them from them.
Yeah.
That was their thing last time. I bought a set of DPNs, and one of them broke.
I'm sorry, I'm going to stick my leg in here.
And it's like, I did buy them for you. They are Knit Picks needles, but I could not find my order.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's just say I won't be ordering from them anymore.
Nope. I had to laugh last night. Everybody was all excited about the Knit Picks catalog, and I was like, oh, Knit Picks.
I'm excited about the Knit Picks catalog for some of their yarns. But I'm not ordering from them.
I'd much rather order from Webs, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, well, awesome yarn.
Yeah. Yeah, the yarn for my husband's sweater, I got 9 balls of it, and it cost me $35. It was on sale. So, stash. I have stash.
She has stash. Mine's in Chicago.
Well, I was thinking of letting you use this.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
I saw this somehow. I saw this online, and I contacted the lady, and it's called a knitter's tee. Darn! Oh no, there's the letter. So, Diana Couture from.
That's her shop name.
Yeah, that's her shop name, Diana Couture. This is called a skeiny tee. So a skeiny tee is this.
It's basically a sleeve with a cuff on both ends.
It's got a cuff.
You put your skein of yarn inside it. Well,
or your
cake
two,
or your ball
whichever.
or whatever it is.
You can put two because it's quite large. And you just knit from it. And I asked her to...
I feel bad now because there's this lady in the States who makes these out of mesh.
There it is.
And she sent me some, but they're at Rob's house and I haven't got them yet.
So that's it. Is the website on there? So she is dianacouture.etsy.com.
Oh, I was going to do that while you read off of it.
I'm not sure if it's going to focus. There
you
we go. And so I think this is just about how to clean it and stuff. So here you go.
Thank you.
Because, you know, perks. I know. It's awesome. And the
Why
other...
are you... No, you keep this until next week.
Okay.
I bring nothing home until I've moved.
Okay, but it is yours to review.
Yay.
And then I fell down.
Hard.
Oh, shoot. Look what I did.
Ah.
And we're back. Sorry about that. I hit the mouse by accident, and I'm like, oh, we're
You
not
had an
recording.
accident.
And I fell down.
Hard.
Shelby, your fault.
I'm still trying to figure this thing out.
It's
You
a
go ahead.
diz.
Go ahead. I'm just looking at it.
So Turtle Maid, she got some spindles from Turtle Maid, and it was a special where if you bought the two of them, you got a discount. And it's called, I think, what did she call it? April Showers, Mayflowers, or something like that. But basically, it's a flower.
They're 3D printed.
And they're 3D
spindles.
printed. So, you see it says Turtle Maid. And it says, oh, it's Mayflowers. Yeah, April Showers and Mayflowers, because...
It actually says it.
It
on
says
the
it.
edge.
And the green one...
It's like storm clouds and stuff.
It has storm clouds. In the picture, I thought it was teal, but I'm... Yeah.
It's more of a forest green.
So, you can get a multitude of whorls, which is this part. They're 3D printed. They are awesome. And then I got a green shaft for this one. This one I got the green bottom and kind of like a...
Sort of brownish khaki.
brownish khaki. So I got those. And then she sent me this, which is called a diz.
We don't know what it is.
A diz, I saw it. I watched a video. It's basically when you're, when you've got sheep, wool, and you want
Fiber.
when you want to like draft it into a top.
Okay.
So you feed it through, and then so basically, so say you've combed out some fleece, then you basically feed some through here, and you just keep pulling, and it just makes this long.
It makes roving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Top roving, whatever.
Okay.
But I don't have a wheel, and I don't really have.
That's okay. It makes a cute pendant, and it's green.
Well, she said, yeah, I can go on a keychain, so
Because
it's cute.
Pendant.
And
I could see you wearing that.
Turtle Maid is turtlemaid.etsy.com, and it's Jen Kemery. And that's her card. Focus. You know what you want to? There we go.
Ha! I had to snap my fingers.
And I love the box. Like it's not, and her shipping is super fast. Yeah, I know I didn't need another spindle because she sent me one to review, but I couldn't help it. Shelby, it's your fault. All I have to say. She also sells Lucettes.
Shush.
I can't find my Lucette from Rhinebeck.
It's around here somewhere.
I can't find it.
There's a lot of stuff in this room. It's in here somewhere.
It's in here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can't see.
Yeah.
Here's a sewing machine on this side of the screen.
Over there is the printer with a whole bunch of envelopes and yarn and stuff on top of it. And over here is a bookshelf with all her beading stuff. And over here is all her yarn. This is a closet over here that has all her yarn and some of her books and all of her needles and stuff like that. And up there is a shelf with all of her knitting books. And, well, there's the stuff on the back wall,
it's
too.
like a 10 by 12 room. This
And
is our spare bedroom when people sleep over, so...
Yeah. You're going to have fun now next time Nathan comes over.
Yeah. It'll go out in the hall.
Or the living room.
Or the living room. So...
Give Bella somewhere new to sleep.
True.
I have no stash acquisitions because I haven't got the May shipment from Juliana's Club yet. It comes out this week, I think. And...
I didn't get it.
I did get my Birchbox, but that's not really of any interest to anybody here.
It's the Canadian Ipsy.
Yeah, it's makeup and cleansing and stuff samples, so I got mine this week. I did obtain 2 balls of yarn from a Lollipop D-stash, but
because,
they're at Rob's house.
You need to start knitting stripy socks for yourself.
I know, because... Oh my god!
Because I bought one
my
from
striped
you.
sock yarn collection is insane.
Between Juliana and Lollipop.
And I've
So
only
this will
been
be
collecting it for about 4 months.
This will be your second shipment, so that's at least 6 from her, not counting the other ones.
I've got 5 in my stash right now because I used one. I did actually use one.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't one of the stripy ones though, but I did use the skein. I used 2 skeins of her yarn. The shawl, the Tan Housebrook shawl was one. The triangle shawl that I did for Anya as a test knit was the other. Which I'm going to be frogging and knitting something else out of that. Because the variegated yarn just really lost the pattern.
And you didn't like the style.
I'm not crazy about the off-center asymmetrical thing, because it doesn't stay on my shoulders very well, and I've lost my shawl pin, so... my one shawl pin.
Yeah, I only have one, but I know where it is.
That was a gift from Jamie way back when, so I'm not sure where it is, and quite frankly, I'm not going to wear it, so if I'm not going to wear it, what's the point? I ended up with just enough of that one to make a couple of hexie squares, so I'll be fine with the amount that's in the shawl to make something else.
Good.
And I will get all my fun stash when I go to Chicago at the end of June.
Yes.
Because I'm not having him bring me anything. I don't want anything coming into my house until we've moved.
Until you've got everything where it needs to be. So, that's it for this week.
Yes.
Next week, we're
Coupon
not
codes.
sure... Oh, coupon codes, right. Sorry, because I didn't write show notes this week, and my phone's upside down.
I told her to bring them up on her phone so she could just read them off, and then we both forgot.
Coupon codes. Audrey from Owl for You on Etsy gave us a coupon code, 2Tangled15, for 15% off a minimum of a $10 order. That's good till the end of the month. Catherine from Pretty Sticks of Lollipop Acres Fibre, which was the hand spun that I showed last week. She has given us one for TTS 15 till the end, till June 15th, with the possibility of extending.
I may be heading to her shop soon because, God, that stuff's pretty.
Yeah. Carrie Lynn of Freckled Whimsy on Etsy has given us a coupon code 2Tangled15, all capital letters, for 15% off until the end of the year. Yes, end of the year. And I might have just used the coupon code to buy a bag. Just saying.
Because she needs more bags.
It was foxes and Christmas, and it was green. What am I supposed to do? And we're doing a mini swap, so yeah. It was awesome. Darlene, Awesome Granny, Bags by Awesome Granny, 2TS10 for 10% off, and there is no expiry date. So Awesome Granny bags. I've got one here. Where's yours? Because you've got one here.
Sorry.
Yep. And Freckled Whimsy. This is the bags from Freckled Whimsy.
I also have the Baby Pirates that goes with it.
They're called sock nannies. So they zip up.
Mine is in the wash right now.
And they fold over and you won't snag your yarn. So I'm just not using it right now, so it's complicated.
I think we should show Sarah her big bag of minis.
Okay. Let me go get them. Excuse my reach.
Because I'm looking at it. It's way over there.
Excuse my reach.
Big bag of minis, and this is not all of them. These are just the ones that came from my stash.
I'm pulling out mine to see.
Oh, okay.
And
I was going to say, do you want me to grab your butt and pull you back?
No. She will get a list with all the names. So these are just Lynn's.
Those are the ones that came out of my stash. And most of these are yarns that I have made projects with.
All of these, except for one, are yarns that I've made projects with. These are mine. This one is Penguin Soup. This one is Downton Abbey Socks. That one is my Harvest by 3 Irish Girls.
I'm not at all ashamed of the crinkling.
This is Lollipop Yarns in the Urban Myth colorway, socks for my husband. This is Kirby Werby, which is a one-of-a-kind colorway, Game of Thrones. This is Edison Bulb.
Oh yeah, that's mine.
And then this one is Turtle Pearl, which I got from Jamie.
Mine has all kinds of stuff. This is Spud and Chloe sock. This is 3 Irish Girls. This is Socks That Rock. Also 3 Irish Girls. This is my favorite stuff. This pink here is Guilty. It's Bittersweet Woolery's Guilty Pleasures. Best sock yarn I've ever used.
And she's going out of business.
This pink stuff up here is my Color Wheelhouse. Thank you, Allison. Is it Allison? Okay, good, because I mix up names. This is Estelle Cadenza. It's lovely to knit with. There's so much amazing stuff in here. Oh, and that's my Lang Yawol stuff. Stuff.
I have to label them because they'll have labels like this that I created myself. And there's also Pop-Tarts. It's just funds right now. They'll get in the mail soon.
I'll be able to give you money for shipping on Wednesday. Yep. I get paid on Wednesday.
Yep. Yeah, but the stuff that's ready to mail out, except for the skein of yarn, that's a prize, the rest is personal for me. So it has to wait. Except for, I know you want to get that to her as soon as possible. So
well, that's because if we don't send her those Pop-Tarts soon, we're going to eat the Pop-Tarts. And then there will be no Pop-Tarts for Sarah.
I won't.
No, I know you don't like Pop-Tarts. I like Pop-Tarts. That's why they're at Sue's house.
They're staring at me.
Yeah, but red velvet Pop-Tarts.
I don't like them. Anyways, now we're rambling.
Yes, we are, because we're tired and it's been a long day.
Yep. So we are going to go. I will splice these two videos together. And, what I was going to say is we're not sure when we're recording next week because next Saturday she's moving. So we might record in the evening. We might record on Sunday. We might not record at all. So
we'll see. Maybe we can bring the camera to my place and record there.
Yeah.
In the midst of all the boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that was exciting that happened this week, though, that we need to mention before we go. We confirmed our cabin for Rhinebeck. I'm very excited.
Oh, right. Okay, this is going to be a while. We're over 1,000 members on YouTube.
Yes, we are.
We're at 1,019 when I posted in the thread.
Yep.
So we're not going to do the giveaway right now. We'll figure out what we're going to do, and we'll announce it the next time we record. So if you are a member on YouTube, I am going to figure out how to get that list. And if you're not a member, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go subscribe because only the people who are subscribed are eligible for this draw.
Yes. And that means off Ravelry, go to YouTube, go click the red subscribe button under the videos.
And if you are subscribed to YouTube and not on Ravelry, get your butt over there.
What's wrong with you?
Because I've had a few people go, oh, wait, I thought I was part of the Ravelry group. But you weren't.
I think it's time for me to go home and have a nap.
Okay, and I will do the editing. Well, you know what? There might not be any captions on the bottom of this one.
Yeah, Sarah was lazy this last weekend. We can be lazy this weekend.
Oh, Sarah. It's all your fault.
Justifying our laziness.
Yep. So, we'll see you when we see you, because we're not sure when, and
it'll be next weekend, but yeah.
Bye.